Hey guys, my goodness. Time is going by and a lot is happening, especially to Chrisean Rock. In the wake of her being arrested, we are going to be examining in this video what people are saying. Some of her friends, some of her enemies. People got a lot to say. Let's examine it.
Chrisean has been in jail for 5 days. So far, her fan made calls to the judge in her LA case.
Here's what one sister said. She was giving the public an update.
Yeah, want to update on Chrisean. Chrisean is coming home very, very soon, sooner than a lot of people are thinking. They dropped one count and they're giving her credit time served, so she will be going home. So I need everyone to stop the negativity and stop wishing bad on my sister. She's going to be fine and she's coming home. And they dropped one count and they're giving her credit time served, so she will be going home. So I need everyone to stop the negativity and stop wishing bad on my sister. She's going to be fine and she's coming home.
So as we know, a lot of people have been calling on her behalf to the court, the lawyer, the judge. Well, at least they're attempting to anyway. I'm sure a lot of those calls are not going through because the secretary is there to what? To block those calls. But fans have been calling on her behalf to request leniency in the sentencing.
Got scammed by her sister under the guise of needing a lawyer for Rock.
So it's been reported that one of the sisters scammed the public out of money. She said she was collecting money for a lawyer for Chrisean, but instead used the money for personal items and personal use, like her hair, nails, car, paying her rent. It's also been reported that the people who donated to the cause want their money back because they're saying if the money did not go towards what it was intended to be used for, then they want their money back. So here's the audio of Chrisean's sister at the nail salon laughing at all the haters and just pretty much saying that she's good. She ain't got nothing to worry about because Chrisean believes her.
So I should stop sending her money?
So we hear in that clip Chrisean telling her sister not to send the lawyer any more money because he's a money grabber. So now the sister is empowered and she's going to get on the boob tube and tell her haters, so what? What now? What's next? Y'all got that from the horse's mouth. She don't want me to send this man any more money because he's a money grabber. But the public is saying if she didn't send the lawyer any money, where's the money that they sent her on to pay for a lawyer for Chrisean? Because that's what she was saying. That's why she was collecting money for Chrisean's lawyer. So the people want their money back because she didn't spend it on a lawyer.
So you haters. After I paid for my vehicle at my place, I booked an appointment with my original stylist. And I'm feeling good. Because my sister made me feel better. And my hair's about to be on fleeky fleek. I'm about to watch my mom on TV. How about you? Haters, how you doing? Free Big Rock. What you talking about?
So guys, that was the video. And she don't know what you guys are talking about. She said she paid for her apartment or her place. She paid for her vehicle. And she's at a nail salon getting her nails done. And she's about to get her hair did. Okay? She's about to get it on and popping. She don't know what you guys are talking about. This is what people are saying. She didn't have the money before to pay for all these things a week ago. Where did all this money come from? There's speculation that it was from the Cash App that she received and never paid the lawyer. There's also rumor that some fans are asking for their money back because if you're not going to pay the lawyer for what the money was intended to do or go to, it was intended to go to pay a lawyer. And if you didn't do that, then I want my money back. This is what some fans are saying.
Put money on her books.
In terms of putting money on her books, I'm sure some member of the family has done so. But some of that money that this particular sister received should have gone towards putting money on Chrisean's books. And I'm sure that's going to be done because guess why? Because I suspect Miss Chrisean and her big mouth, if they do not put money on her books. This particular sister, she's going to tell it when she gets out.
Accused each person in Blue's team fam of setting her up to be arrested.
So we all know Chrisean have suspicion of who set her up. But that's just suspicion. You don't know for sure. Some people say it was WAC 100. Some people say it was from Blue's side of the family. We don't know. And what I lately heard was that the judge heard one of the videos of Chrisean saying that she's got parole violation and there's a warrant out for her arrest and she's not turning herself in. And she can go into the court because the judge is cool like that. She can go to the courthouse, and she's gone several times to visit Blueface. And she has taken the baby, and the judge is probably aware of it, but the judge is cool, so she's not going to report her. Some people are saying it was a judge who reported and got this ball going with her being arrested. Waited for her to come to the court at the day of the hearing because she knew she would be there. And they arrested her right there at the courthouse at Blueface hearing.
Barely any mention or real concern for Junior, but plenty of coddling, avoiding and dismissing any and all accountability for a grown-ass woman that's suffering the consequences of her own degenerate behavior.
Yeah, so some fans are saying the family is too invested in Chrisean. They should be concerned about the baby. When Chrisean got arrested at the courthouse, one of her family members, because she come from a family of 12, there are 12 kids. Her mother had 12 children. And they're saying that one of them should have stepped up to the plate and taken Junior instead of Clarissa and the ex-husband debating where he should go and who should get him and who's going to take him. They're saying that one of her sisters, should have stepped up and said, listen, he's my nephew, he's coming with me. So that is what one fan is saying, that people are too wrapped up in Chrisean. Her family's too wrapped up in her and her BS when they should be more concerned about the child and what's going on with him, because apparently he's got some issues going on that Chrisean is burying her head in the sand and not addressing. Because he's got this cat's cry. They call it some type of syndrome that is genetic, that is a marker of the gene. But Chrisean said the doctor has not diagnosed him with anything and he's fine. But there was someone in the medical profession who believes that he has something other than what people are saying. He has this cat cry syndrome, which is, they call it a particular name, and it's a French word. But she's saying, no, he doesn't have that. What he does have, however, let's get into it. Let's hear what she has to say. And remember, guys, this is all speculation. This is just people's opinion. So you don't have to clap back and say, oh, you're wrong. Carib Gold, you're wrong. This is not what it is. This is just people are going on what they believe this child has. But I have to say, Chrisean has already said he doesn't have anything. Don't worry. You guys are looking into this too deeply because the doctor haven't diagnosed him with anything. So this is a clinician telling us her take on what she heard and what she thinks it is.
There's a number of different kinds of noisy breathing that infants can have. There can be some that we call stutterer, which sounds a little bit like a Darth Vader sound. Whereas a parent, you might look at your child and think, can you just like cough and blow your nose or something? Other times, they may have something that sounds like a wheezing sound, or you may have something that sounds like stridor, which is by definition a high-pitched squeaky breathing. And it may sound something similar to this. Now, anytime you have concerns about noisy breathing, this is a great question to bring up with your pediatrician or primary care provider. When might your pediatrician refer you to go see ENT? Well, some of the symptoms or signs that we're looking for is increasing amount of noisy breathing, maybe looking for some retractions, challenges or difficulty with feeding. They'll also ask about when is it occurring, what makes it worse, and if anything makes it better. Your doctor may also recommend doing what we call a flexible fiber optic laryngoscopy.
I believe that was an ENT doctor talking, but she went into further detail about the procedure and what would be recommended, etc. But the noisy breathing that she pinpointed, I have heard that wheezing, noisy breathing from Chrisean Jr. But Chrisean Rock thought it was funny when he was doing it. She was saying, "Oh, Junior, why are you doing that?" And she was laughing, when in fact, the child was having difficulty. And that goes back to her having a lack of knowledge and lack of education in that particular topic, this noisy breathing, or she did not see a concern for it because she's not educated on that particular topic, and she should be concerned about that noisy breathing. So here is the video recorder of Chrisean Rock Jr.'s breathing pattern and how Chrisean was making light of it because she doesn't see the seriousness, because she's not educated to the fact that that is a problem. So Chrisean is laughing. She doesn't see the seriousness of it. But the child was actually in respiratory distress. That breathing pattern was off, and she should have taken him immediately to the doctor. So those are some of the things the fans were pointing out. Instead of her running behind Blueface, she should be more concerned with what's going on with her son, Junior. And they were talking about the milestones he's not hitting. He's not standing, crawling, creeping, none of it. Sitting by himself. The hands are clenched. The fingers are clenched. So when he attempts to grab anything, some of the fingers remain clenched. And those are some of the things that if she would take him to the doctor can recommend her to a specialist. So as this child becomes older, because he's 9 months and he's not hitting any of those milestones. As he becomes older, the fans are really, really concerned because she is not addressing any of the issues. She's not taking him to the doctor. So one fan said, at least now that she's locked up, Marsh probably will take him to the doctor to get those things taken care of, or at least addressed. But we hear that she is not going to be spending that much time in jail because she is going to be getting or has gotten probation for the James Wright alleged assault. Chrisean has money. She's got money, but they can't get to it. So she's got to, the same sister, I guess her name did come up. Chassie said that she's got the money, but they just can't get to it. They don't know how to get to it, so they got to use other means. Said that she's got to raise the funds for Chrisean, for this lawyer, because Chrisean got the money, but they can't get to it, and they need to get her out ASAP. Let's listen.
Basically, Chrisean has money, but nobody has access to it, and there's nothing we can do. So I don't want to wait for whatever process that is. And the lawyer saying he needs the rest of his money. He needed it yesterday. Yeah. And so I'm just trying to, get help, whatever help I can get her. Like, she's not asking for it. She might be mad at me for this, but I'm not finna wait on nobody to try to get access to her money, and then he can't do what he gotta do to get her out. But don't stand with me. I made a separate cash app. Like, that's for Chrisean personally. I'm keeping all my screenshots, all my receipts of everything that I'm giving him. And he sends me receipts to my email. And if people don't want to believe me, like, they'll see when she come home because I'll post it. And if, you know what I'm saying? But I can't post this information in his cash app. I can't do that. Yeah, so basically, to kind of sum it up, we can't wait for the access to Sean's funds. So that's why, Chassie came up here to, kind of rally up the troops so that we can get her lawyer to her. I just want to come up in here and clear it up a little bit. You feel me? So Marsh is trying to get the money through our means, trying to get access to it through our natural means. But the attorney, I was on the phone with the lawyer. He said we did by yesterday. So I don't know how much time we have to do with the whoop. I don't want to say too much, but I'm just clearing up. Everyone can make mistakes. Everyone can own up to, whatever. So
guys, you heard the young man. They're trying to clean up the situation. The whoopty-whoopty-whoopty-woo. Do y'all believe them? Do y'all believe that they collected this money on false pretenses? Or do y'all believe that it went towards the lawyer? Did the lawyer get the money or not? Speculation on the web through the grapevine is that the lawyer was not paid. The lawyer did not get the money because Chrisean didn't want that lawyer. So how can they pay a lawyer that she did not want? So it's a mixed bag when it comes to Oklahoma. Some people are saying that she's going to be having to serve out her sentence, while others are saying no, they're going to be lenient with her. So I saw this little clip of WAC 100 on Tim Love 3, and he was talking a little bit about how he didn't want Chrisean to go up there to the courthouse, but she kept telling him, oh, you just don't want me to go up there because you don't want me to show Blueface love and support.
You just don't want me to show up to Blue's court date so it look like I'm not supporting him, okay? You got warrants in 4 states, including this one, but you got it. And I told her, stop going live. Bad enough, you up here. Yeah, they snapped. Man, she got no bail warrant Oklahoma, no bail warrant Baltimore, warrant Arizona, and she got assault. You know that the Braxton little and you showing up. They didn't went. I said, stop. You went live at his house. They came over there. You're going live. They got a thing called detectives. Okay? You're going live at the court date. I said, yo, turn the live on. I said, you got it. Do what you do. They were waiting on her. Soon as she cleared the little, the little x-ray, come here. They said, the daddy threw his hands up. Remember Mr. Grandpa started screaming, I ain't keeping the baby. I said, oh, that's what you mean. I thought you was playing. I told her, I said, yo, there's no need for you to be here. Hey, listen, see me. See that attorney right there? Every time you see that attorney, you see me, whether I'm there or not. You have warrants. They're going to snatch you. You don't know everything. I got you. I don't think her mindset was to be a mother. She just wanted to have a baby out of spite. We're going to make her attached to Blueface. That's what she thought. Baby can't keep no facts.
But that's the truth. Baby can't keep a man. If you think you're going to drop a baby to hold that man down, honey, some of these men, that's the quickest way out. As soon as you drop that kid, they say, it ain't mine. I'm bouncing.
Whenever the state of Oklahoma finally catches up to Chrisean, she will likely have to serve the remainder of her time in prison for violating probation. That means she could be locked up until 2027. Poor Junior.
Now, that's what some of the fans are saying. But by the look of things, I don't think she's going to be serving that much time out of Oklahoma because remember, the James Wright assault charge have been dropped. And that is going to be looking good for her once she gets down there to Oklahoma.
As you leave the page, don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you for watching.